It's time to look at Meta platforms. This has been a frequent flyer on this show all year long, and for good reason. The year of efficiency seems to be panning out quite nicely as we close out 2023, but here to tell us what's driving some negative price activity modestly here on the session is Renita Young, Senior Markets Correspondent for the network. So Renita, walk us through this news. Of course, this is a name that's well integrated in all of our lives. They have like so many various platforms. I mean, I affiliate them with Facebook, but also Instagram and of course WhatsApp.
Of course, all of the different apps that are out there under the Meta umbrella. But today's shares are lower. They're moving closer to unchanged. But the company is reportedly encrypting its direct messages on Facebook. And this is a long time coming. The first time Meta, or Facebook at the time, announced this was back in 2019 as a way to enhance users' privacy. But members of Meta's safety staff have long warned that it could limit the ability to detect and report child sexual abuse on Meta's platform. So they'd advised against it, and Meta's safety staff members said that in short it would eventually end in disaster. Now, meanwhile, some similar news about what's happening with the FTC today. It's proposed changes to the Children's Online Privacy Protection Rule, the COPPA rule. It's going to place new restrictions on the use and disclosure of children's personal information, and then further limit the ability of companies to condition access to services on monetizing children's data. Now, this proposal seeks to shift the burden from parents to providers to make sure that digital service and services are safe and secure for children. And we see different services being impacted by this, like Meta, like Snapchat, like Google Parent Alphabet. Yeah, exactly. But the COPPA rule, it first went into effect in the year 2000, and it requires certain websites and other online services that collect the personal information from children under the age of 13 to provide notice to parents. They're also required to get variable or verifiable parental consent before they do so, and a few other things. But all of these measures are intended to protect kids the best as possible, protect the data that is disseminated on children and how long it can be kept by these companies.
You know, Renita, you guys were talking about the widespread reach that this company has through various different apps. I was looking at some of the facts as you were laying out the details in terms of what we're seeing today as far as market reaction to the news, but more than 3 billion users worldwide, 3.02 billion people use these products, one of Meta's products daily, at least once daily. Meta's platforms most popular with UK residents aged 25 to 34, and Facebook ads reach 62.6% of all Americans aged 13 plus. I mean, we definitely have seen some movement there. You can see well-defined trend up throughout the year. This has been a stock that's done very well. As I'm looking at net change here, year to date, up almost 200%. Holding above the 50, holding above the 200-day moving average here. So I think the price activity is a reflection of that kind of widespread reach and ultimately how deeply rooted they are in all of our lives.
Absolutely, and as you know, for the past 12 months, this stock is up more than 200%. It's seen a boom this year, of course, and we'll just see what happens into next year. This encryption thing seems to have struck a chord, at least with the security and safety department within Meta. So we'll find out how that plays out and whether or not that'll impact the stock. But so far, it's not making a huge impact today.
Renita, in terms of like some of the things that excite you about this company into this new year, because we've pretty much all highlighted the way that it's been a clear outperformer in the various echelons of the Magnificent Seven. It's in the top tier as far as its price activity. Yeah. We are still off all-time highs, but I mean, like pretty much next to Nvidia and Tesla, it's one of the best of the Magnificent Seven. What are you looking forward to now into 2024?
I mean, just to see what more they come out with. You know, this year they had the headset come out. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank on the name of it right now, but earlier this year, last year, possibly earlier then too, they came out with a new headset, and that was supposed to be the virtual reality, mixed reality. I'm interested to find out what's happening with the metaverse, huh? We don't hear a whole lot about that, but I guess the headset was their answer to it, or the most updated, I guess, claim or part of it. But just to see new products and services come from this company. They are known to be a company that's innovative, and so there's no reason for the innovation to stop.
Renita, I'm interested. What's going on with that cage match we were hearing about all year between Elon Musk and Zuckerberg?
Oh gosh, that is DOA right now. But I don't know, maybe they'll rev it back up. Maybe you just did that right now.
Well,
hopefully they're watching.
I can hear Elon Musk breathing a sigh of relief, I think, in the background because I feel like he's met his match in this one.
Oh, for sure.
Renita, that was a solid breakdown. Jenny, definitely a name that we're going to be llooking at into the new year, that's for sure.
Bring back the billionaire battle. Oh,
sure.
goodness, I forgot about that.
Two men enter, one man leaves.
Gosh, I mean, I put Mark Zuckerberg as the winner of that by a mile.
Yeah.
He's like half his age, and he's been trading. So,
Plus, he's like mixed martial arts specialist. I picture Elon Musk sucking wind after like 60 seconds, 2 minutes of trying to keep up with him.
Hey, they probably feed that he drinks some like concoction that would make him like Popeye at that point. I think that they have access to things we can't even comprehend. But we will leave it there for this segment.